Kamagani everyone. So in the first two episodes, we had our head coaches from our senior team and under 18 team speaking in length about the season. And in fact, a very memorable season for Zing football. But today we shift our focus to another aspect of the team, one that often goes unnoticed and whose work behind the scenes plays a major role in the success of any football or sports team. So today we have the physiotherapist of our senior team, Yogesh Kumar. So hi Yogesh, how are you?
I'm good.
So Yogesh, to start with, tell us your role at Zing Football Academy, and beyond that, how important is it for you as a physiotherapist to have a good relation with all the young players that we have?
So my role in here in Zing Football, some divided into some parts. Like I work on recovery, then nutrition, then rehab of players. Mostly revolve around these three. So when nutrition, I have to take care what players are eating, what they should have eaten, and be aware of what they're eating when they're going out. So when the players go out, so it's good to have a good relationship. Second question, it's good to have good relationship. They can tell you what they eat outside, what they do, how they have fun outside. Is it too much? So I have to intervene in their social life or to stop, because this is a professional career. To maintain a professional career, they should maintain a boundary always. Even when I have fun during the season, they are having fun, or even off season they are having fun, or even when pre-season, how much they should do. So there is always a boundary. Okay, so that's why this bonding is important. Though they can tell me whatever they want, they don't hesitate about telling their injuries, and they don't. Some players in scared to be get out of the team. They don't share the injuries. So when we have a good bonding, so then they can tell you about the injuries.
So now talking about the season, we had a great season. Especially our senior team also had. They had a brilliant previous season, but also they have a fantastic this season also. But talking about the hecticness of the schedule, especially for our senior team, on April 25th, we finished our R League, Rajasthan State League. The next day, we flew around 2,500 kilometers to Imphal, in Manipur. And in 2 days, we again started our debut match. So in 3 to 4 days, you are playing in Jaipur. In 3 to 4 days, you are again in Imphal. So how do you manage to keep all the players active and motivated in such a big tournament when the stakes are so high?
So when playing Rajasthan League, it was not that much tough in starting because not that much hot. But as the season go on, the summer start to kick in. And when the climate become too hot, we have to play some matches at 9 o'clock when the temperature is around 40 degrees. So then we have to change our schedule, water intake, and even the nutrition, trying to take some for more old food, like more fruits, more fruits, drink more juice. Even the hotel vendors, they also provide us juice in between. Sometimes we tell us to provide some food which take less energy, so like protein. And when we are athlete, we take too much of chicken and eggs, so that burn too much, that take too much energy to burn, so that also create too much body heat. So we are also asking the hotel guy to provide us food that will take less energy, like fruit and juice. And as we travel, and then we shift from one place to another, like when we go from Rajasthan League to Imphal, the temperature is much more much more.
The weather is completely different, I guess.
The weather is completely different and more in our favor. I want to say more in our favor. The weather is very good there. It's always cloudy, and it's starting when we get when we reach there 27. It's raining there. It rained there around till 4 of May. Continuously it rained, so it was good for us. Weather was so nice. We didn't have any problem in playing morning matches or any kind of
afternoon matches also.
Any kind of problem in playing the matches. But last match which we play, that was a bit more tough. The players feel too much tired because suddenly the sun came. All our matches we play in under the clouds and much more appropriate for playing the football. But last match it was very hot, very hot.
Against
The
Salgaonkar?
Against Salgaonkar.
Okay.
Players are feeling tired, more cramps. So how I manage all this is educate the players.
Okay.
It's all about when you're working in under 20 players, like youth, we can say this youth players, they are developing, they are one step away from the getting into professional. They're not only playing football, they're growing with me. When they get injured, they are learning about the injuries. When they are playing football, when they are recovering, they are learning about the recovery. So it's more, you have to educate them more than the senior players, because senior players already experience those things. They already had injuries, previous injuries, they learn. So this is a different kind of experience when you play, when you treat or with the youth players.
So, Yogesh sir, you just mentioned about educating the young players, and it's very important to educate players when they're very young, when they're still learning. We deal at Zing Football, we deal mostly with young players. So, would you like to stretch a little bit on how important and why is it very important to educate them at a certain age and take care so that they learn to take care of their own bodies?
So, why is very important? Because they are also in sports now. Right now, sports and science is not that much combined. So we have to combine both. So combining both, we have to educate the players. So when there are so many myths like don't drink too much water during training, you will feel bloating, you will feel heavy. It's somewhere true, but at a level. After that level, that only happens. But players should learn how to play with water in their body. If they don't have water, for players, sweat is blood. Okay, when you are playing, sweating is coming out and you are not replenishing it with water, then you cannot play. Your heart you will put more pressure on your heart, it will pump faster, you will feel more exerted, you will lose more energy. So when you are drinking water, that water will go to your blood and increase the blood volume. So you see as more blood now in your body by drinking water. So there is one thing I want to say, and now so many things are continuously changing. So when you also heard, when we get injured, तो जब कोई भी छोटा बच्चा इंजर्ड होता है तो मम्मी कहती है सेक लगा लो, है ना, दे से सेक लो इसको, गर्म पानी से सेक लो या कैसी गर्म चीज से सेक लो. So in after that we say put ice. Now we say don't put anything, just keep it healed, just bind and keep it elevated. So things are continuously changing. So players also have to continuously learn. We also have to continuously learn. Not only players, we physios, it's our job to educate the coaches also about how we are dealing with the players, how the rehab is happening, when our players can involve, how much they can be involved during a injury at this particular phase of an injury, how much they can be involved in a training. And that's what I want to praise Kiran sir. They listen to me in this very well. That's why we manage so much less injuries in these long tournaments.
Okay, perfect. So Yogesh sir, we often see goals and celebrations on the ground, on our TV. But what we don't see is the rehab work, the recovery sessions and the small battles that a young player goes through after injury or during injury. So do you remember during this season particularly a moment where you changed the course of the season altogether by preparing a player or making a comeback? Can you share some moments from the season?
So this season, not this season, last season also, Sandeep Marandi is our player. You know him. He is a senior team player. He's been here, I think, mostly from starting when the academies start.
From 2018.
From 2018, he's there. Last season, in the end, I think in development league or something, he got injured. He got ankle injuries. After that,
that was in 2024.
That was in 2024. Then I came after he got injured. I came in June and he got injured, I think in April or June, in between he was injured.
Okay.
So when I came here after 1 month, he came here and I see him, I treat him, I took some time over him to understand his injury. I see it's a long injury. I talk to him, it's a long injury. You have to be more motivated throughout the journey, and you have to, and he has been motivated throughout the journey. That's why he has come back. And now after when I put him to so many times into the ground, and again he is feeling pain. We have met so many doctors last season. In the end of the season, I also took him one doctor. So many doctors asked him to stop playing. Even some of the orthopedics asked him to, you can think of stop playing and do something else. So when he came this season, he started joining training. We involve him slowly and make him match fit, and he became the starting 11 player. So when he scored a goal in a match, that was a very proud moment for me.
So how long did it take to come back on the ground?
So it's on and off. Completely coming to the ground, it took him around 1.5 years.
1.5 years, and now he is one of the prominent players. He played a prominent role in us defending the Rajasthan State League title.
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
Right.
He has scored goals also, and he have scored goals, and he is so clever in the during the game. So he has helped so many ways, and his presence in the dressing room also and in the dugout also is very good, very helping nature.
So that's well done, Yogesh sir. So I'm sure Sandeep is just one of the many examples that helped us have this wonderful season. So Yogesh sir, we have been hearing a lot recently about the Super El Nino that's hitting Asia mostly this year. Super El Nino, the rising temperatures, etc., etc. So how do you think, first of all, is this true? And if it's true, how does this impact athletes, especially in Indian summers and in general sports overall?
So Super El Nino, yeah, it's true. It mostly happens when the Pacific Ocean temperature rises. So this season they say it will rise around 2 degree, and 2 degree on a global temperature is very huge temperature. So you may see the hottest year of the world. Okay, in everywhere, not only India, not only some places, everywhere. They saying in India and Australia there will be droughts, and maybe America there may be floods and so.
No monsoon.
No monsoon. In India, no monsoon. So when you playing football in India, mainly in Rajasthan, you playing football is very hard. So when there is no rain and that much hot climate, it will be affecting too much to the players and putting more load over the physios and the strength and conditioning coaches.
Okay. So, and anyways, how can we prevent, or like how can we stay away or stay healthy from it?
So, drink more water for athletes, drink more water, be healthy, sleep early, all the things that are good for recovery, do that, then only you can prevent that much heat and playing in that much tough conditions.
Probably avoid the sun.
Avoid the sun. You cannot avoid when playing football.
Yeah. But try as much as you can. So apart from Super El Nino and the rising temperatures, Yogesh sir, slightly going beyond sports again, tell us a little bit about Hantavirus and how afraid should we all be, humankind, and yes.
So Hantavirus, first thing I want to say, there is no need to be afraid of Hantavirus, because it's mostly present in rodent. Rodent animals are those animals which have front tooth is mostly mice, rat, or like how to say skunk or something, rodent animals. Okay. So when to transfer that disease with that virus from rodent to us is very hard. Only happen when you are in very close contact with them. So why we are hearing this? Because there is an incident at SIP. You also know there is an incident at SIP. There are 10 people who got affected by it, and because they are closely in a packed position or situation, that's why they get infected by it, because they are living with that virus for so long. That's why they got usually don't affect the human beings, and it don't transfer by like that. It don't transfer like coronavirus. Why we are always talking about every virus now is because of corona, how fast it is spread. Don't worry, it won't spread that fast, and it doesn't mostly spread from rodent to us usually, but that happened, very sad news that also. But most of the medical agencies are taking care of that, and that may be solved very nicely. And they how to prevent it, how to prevent getting this virus. So just don't contact the rodent, and keep it a distance. And always what you learn in the coronavirus: wash your hands, wear the mask, and wear the gloves, like that.
So we are not ready for another pandemic, right? We don't want.
No.
Yeah. So Yogesh sir, you coming back to football firstly. So you once mentioned about sports science previously in the conversation. So to talk more about sports science, we all know football is evolving and so is sports science. So how do you see in between physiotherapy taking the next step, and especially at the academy or grassroots level?
Yeah, so now, as I say, the players are all evolving. They are learning the things. So we have to be accurately educating the players rightly, as I say about the water. So drink more water. The more you drink water, the more you will play. So there are so many things. I would say the players should know what to eat, when to eat. Like there are some things like when to eat protein after the match. So when you finish a match, just after that you need to take protein. That's the best time to take the protein. That's when it will digest the more. And when to take the carbs, there are windows. For protein it's 1 hour window, for carbs it's 3 hour window. Like that for ice bath also. Like just after the match you do ice bath, and you playing match in the morning and doing ice bath in evening or next day is which is more effective. Just after the match is more effective. And also when to do the ice baths, and that's also one more thing. Like when during the pre-season, when we are conditioning the body, muscles are getting developed, muscles are getting adapted. When you're doing the ice bath will hinder the adaptation to the load we are putting on the muscle. So then that's when we should not do ice bath. Ice bath should only do when you have to do continuously, when you have continuous matches, to prevent the inflammation in the body, and so that players will be ready fast. And so if you are doing that in the pre-season, so that much adaptation will not happen. And also there are more things like there is a saying of sports anemia. So here also we do blood test, and if some anemia will come and players will ask, sir, what is this? And if you are yourself not educated why anemia is coming, so how you will tell the players? So mostly we do test, just players are coming from training and we are taking blood, and there is anemia will come and players will ask you why anemia is there. So there is a phenomena, as I mentioned, sports anemia. So in sports anemia, what happens when you play more, your body need more protein for muscle building. So that protein come into blood. So to dilute that, more water will also come there. So your blood will be more thinner. So that's called sports anemia. So these kind of things, if players will know, if physios will know, if coaches will know, they will understand more better and do things more better.
So yes, thank you for all the things that you have spoken about. Very important, I guess, to learn. You didn't mention about one thing. How was the feeling of winning the Rajasthan State League back to back, and of course making your debut in the I-League 3? How was the overall season? Please share your feelings with us.
So winning the last season, our league was fantastic. We enjoyed too much after winning the last season. We did parties and all. So after coming back again into the our league with higher expectation, more pressure on us to win, and starting 3 matches, we struggle a little bit. Like first in the starting match, we win that match by I think 6-2, but still we conceded those 2 goals early. Second match we draw against. And then third match we lose. That's when a situation we are little bit unconfident, and then we talk to players, and then we talk to our players and guide them how to take this league now. Because before that we telling the players to feel proud to come as a defending champion. Now we tell the players to take the pressure to win the league. Then they fought back and we win that league. That was also a great experience at that time. And then we came to our much awaited league, which we are waiting from the, I think, October, then delay. We played that league in March. So first match we won. That feeling was fantastic. Okay, that match we won. That feeling I still now getting now that I cannot speak that feeling.
First I-League match.
First A-League match we win. After that feeling is, I was very happy. After so long I was not feeling that much of how to say dopamine in my body, serotonin in my body, but that win create that thing. And after that, all the next match we draw, then again next match we lose, then draw. After that, but still it's a good journey. It's good to be at that competitive level. How the things happen. I also get to work with the professional players. How they demand from the physios and how they demand from the teams. I see all that nature.
And now that you talk about the first match, first win in our first match. Tell us if the preparations that went in for the I-League 3, kind of the plans changed after that first win. Did you expect that win? Because it was against a very experienced Samaleshwari SC.
Yeah.
They were they're seasoned players, seasoned team. So did the expectation change after the first win, or were it the same?
Only 4 matches. Obviously, first match, first win. Expectation will change. We went in I-League 3rd division maybe to give a good performance. We are not thinking that much if we qualify next round or not, but we want to give a good performance, and winning the first match increase our hope. Maybe we can qualify for next match, but that cannot happen. But still, it's a good performance.
Of course, we also had the youngest squad. All the young boys did perfectly well as per our expectations, I guess, right? So Yogesh, finally we have some quick questions for you. Like if you had to say one position in a football team that is most prone to injuries, what would you name?
So every positions is according to the players, type of players who run more. Some players are run less, but they are particular injuries present in a particular position. Like for side back more prone to hamstring injuries because they run straight. They have to run straight. Midfielder, they are more prone for groin injuries because they have to turn so many turning, changing of direction they have to do. And also, like in a striker, they have a more shooting injuries. And when winger, if a player are more prone to crosses, they will have same like groin injuries. It's according to players also.
So another question is, which is one injury that you have dealt with most this season? So
most stubborn injury I encountered this season is ankle injury. So there are one match, last match of development league, 3 of our players got injured in one match, very important match. We draw that match. So I think Biswajit is our senior team player, midfielder, and side back that time Himanshu. Both have same injuries and they took around 3 months to get to recover. So that was very stubborn injuries for me. And it not only me, even under 18 team, our other physio Urvesh also felt the same injuries in one of the player. What's the striker name?
Ashish.
Other striker.
Imran.
No. Gaurav also had that same injury. So he also took 3 months. Yeah. So that was the most stubborn injury, and I learned about that injury this season also. So I have to how to encounter that injury and how to motivate the player to keep going. It will take time.
So ankle injuries are usually stubborn injuries, or like this season?
No, this is something different kind of injury. It's more of a it's a lower, mostly ankle happen. This is ankle. So if injury happen here, it's a low ankle injury, and injury happen on the upper side is high ankle injuries. So high ankle injuries involving the bone also, like talus bone, hit on the talus bone. That's when the injuries get serious.
Okay. So thirdly and finally last, being a physiotherapist, you're talking about health. You doing so well with the players, especially the young players. So tell us the secret behind your fitness also.
So my fitness secret is whenever get time I do workout. When I came here, I hit the gym. Whenever I'm in tournament, I do push up, I do lunges, I do workout in my room. I use loop bands, bands and stools, all that things. So it's all about knowledge about fitness, so I can maintain it easy for me, not that much hard.
Perfect, leading by example, as they say. So that's it for today. We had a fantastic conversation with Yogesh Kumar, our senior team physiotherapist. We'll be back with more stories from Zinc Football. Stay tuned.